What you think of the Micah trade?
Yeah, we have so much going on here. Obviously, we're getting ready to play the Cowboys, and so he's in your thoughts of game planning. But they still have guys that we have to prepare for. Obviously, they got Kenny Clark, who's a really good player, and they have good depth at that defensive end group. So you don't get too wrapped up into that, except for some of the things you're doing with the game plan, but also understanding that they have a lot of good players still over there, and get ready for those guys and shift your attention to that. He's obviously evolved, and we've evolved. So there's, it's been, like you said, it's been a while since we've been in the same building every single day. I know that he always is going to have those guys playing hard. He's always going to have those guys coming after the football. Those are things that I know that I see on tape of his, in the preseason, and things that I know that he'll really focus on. But there are differences with schemes on both sides of the ball. So some of those conversations that we would have a lot of in the off seasons, asking him questions about a team that we might be playing. You don't look too much into that, especially after the time away that we've had from each other. But I do think he's a really good football coach, a really good football coach. I always thought that of Coach Flus.